Let me ask you a question. How do you know if you as a web developer or your web development team are using your full potential? Right? That's a difficult question and there is no direct way to know. But over the years of working with many web development teams, we've identified a set of indicators that can tell you whether the team is happily working to its full potential or whether they are on the handbrake. Some of these indicators are wrong estimation of user stories and tasks. Also, don't know where to start. Uncertainty about technology and architectural decisions. Stressed out because deadlines are too tight due to the initial wrong estimations. A lot of technical debt is increasing because deadlines cannot be met otherwise. Very dependent on others to make decisions. And the quality of the project and the speed of development decreases dramatically. We know this situation and often these problems are tackled with money, the next technology buzzword, or overstaffing, which in the long run makes things even worse. The solution is quite simple. Educate the developers in a meaningful and sustainable way that is completely technology and framework agnostic. We call this knowledge meta-knowledge. And believe us, you don't need a bachelor's degree to become a great web developer and build a great career in web development. It helps, but it's not the only way. We've been developing web applications and software as a service solutions for over 15 years, for our own products and for over 100 clients. So we know a bit about how to develop software efficiently, what can get you into trouble in the long run, and what are great architectural solutions, tools, and patterns for your specific use case. And we have bundled all this into this 4-week live online course to get you through the most needle-moving topics in web development in no time. No matter what technology you or your web development team are using, these tips and tricks can be applied to any technology and any tech stack. What will you gain from this training? One of the most important and often underestimated factors in being a great senior software developer is meta-knowledge. This meta-knowledge is the core competence of a senior software developer. Frameworks and technologies changes all the time, but this meta-knowledge remains relevant for decades. You'll gain a lot of meta-knowledge in this course that will help you to see the big picture of your software project with all its parts, processes and tools. You'll also gain the skill and the confidence to make the right technical and architectural decisions quickly, and you'll be able to discuss them with your team. You're going to learn what makes sense right now. It will help you understand what processes, security and quality management systems are appropriate for the current state of your web application project and what needs to be done in the future. There is absolutely no need to be overly paranoid about security when you're just building a proof of concept, but you should be when you're building a medical software platform which goes live next week. After this course, you will also know how to move as fast as possible with the least overhead and the least technical debt. This means you can continuously adapt to the growing project requirements while maintaining high development speed and quality. And all this will bring you relief because you know you haven't forgotten anything that would otherwise come back to bite you in the future. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the feedback from some of our Web Development Masterclass students.
The Masterclass helped me to connect a lot of points, a lot of dots or puzzle pieces I stumbled upon in the past. And I feel much more confident now to make solid architectural decisions.
I like that you gave us or me a whole overview about the different parts which are connected to each other, from the software quality assurance, to CI/CD, to the pattern with server-side rendering. I had some blind spots, and now these blind spots are less blind.
If I had this 1 year or 2 years ago, it would have made my life way more easier.
I don't know what could be improved. I found it very professional. It was very good prepared, in my opinion, with all the right tools and everything. And the forum, the community.
It was really cool to get the checklist, what to think about, and when we are going to make decisions.
I like the most about is the part of how to set up a project structure and the quality plan.
What I liked about this course is that we get a big overview about the whole system, which is not easy really to find in internet, because you will find a million of solution, different strategy. I don't have any point to critique. It's everything good organized, good structured, and it's really good. I enjoy it.
So, who is this course for? It's for juniors, senior developers, data scientists, tech leads, basically anyone who wants or needs to build a great web application and everything that's needed to build, run and maintain it from a technical perspective. Although a lot of the stuff is not even technical and will help you dramatically in your web development career. But this is not a coding bootcamp. You should already be familiar with the basics of web software development. It doesn't matter which programming language and frameworks you're familiar with, as everything you learn can be applied to different technologies and frameworks. What are we going to cover? We'll try to focus on the most important and needle-moving topics. You can find out more about all the topics we cover on the course website. If you have any questions, we are very happy to help. Just write to us at hello@cnc.io. If you're interested, registration is now open for our 4-week live online course. Places are limited, so let us know if you or your team would like to attend or register directly on our course website. I'm Christian, I'm the lecturer for the Web Development Masterclass, and I look forward to seeing you in the course.